Morning, everyone. So today I'm going to discuss a very interesting thing about metabolic health and more focused on obesity. Right. So last week we did an animated video on how how microbiome actually improve our satiety. Right. We discussed about multiple hormonal activities and the metabolites created by the microbiome that can regulate our metabolic health. We discussed about short-chain fatty acids as butyrate. We discussed about GLP-1, and we discussed about certain other enzymatic activities that can regulate our fat storage, right? So today I'm going to discuss about certain inflammatory metabolites that makes us uh, gain fat and gain weight, right? And the role of our microbiome in this, as well as when we get into a quick weight loss mode, the way the current practices are being propagated, whether it is creating a calorie deficit or taking drugs such as GLP-1, right, which causes excessive fat loss, weight loss, and then it has multiple side effects. So essentially, we have to remember there are three basic, you know, harmful pro-inflammatory metabolites used by the microbiome. One is lipopolysaccharides (LPS), which is again an endotoxin, a lipophilic toxin, right? And it is released when we consume a lot of high fat diet, right? So what I mean by high fat diet is basically a lot of processed foods made in hydrogenated oil, right? Maybe getting into too much of ketosis, right? Or maybe taking a lot of sugar, which makes certain gram-negative bacteria in the gut secrete lipopolysaccharides. It goes in the bloodstream. It gets into your adipose tissue, which is the green fat cell, right? And it leads to increase the volume and size of fat cells, right? And inside the fat cell, this is again LPS is a lipophilic toxin. It causes toxicity in your adipose tissue, right? And it could lead to a programmed cell death, right? Which again is one of the key factors for obesity, right? So, and this also promotes lipogenesis, which is again linked to your fat creation and you know um, gaining weight, increasing size of fat cells, right? And actually, so this is one of those endotoxin and lipophilic toxins which can be stored in your fat cells and which make increase your size of the fat cell and probably lead to weight gain and obesity and also type 2 diabetes, right? So this program cell that is pyroptosis, which is again, also linked to insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes, right? Uh, so that is one aspect. Other is again TMAO, which is again a byproduct of microbes consuming choline, lecithin, and L-carnitine, right? All these things produces TMA, which gets into liver, is TMAO gets into blood. Actually, it is also one of the reasons for causing obesity, right? And you know, third one is again the microbial byproduct of you consuming a lot of uh, amino acids is tyrosine, which gets converted to precursor suppresses your GLP-1, and we discussed that GLP-1 is one of the factors that regulates your blood sugar response, regulates your satiety, right? So essentially, indirectly, this uremic toxin, which also causes chronic kidney disease. By turn, it also causes type 2 diabetes, and that's how it also leads to weight gain, right? But that is one aspect. So probably, just having a high protein diet may be counterproductive, or counting calories will not address the root cause, because root cause is systemic inflammation, which is caused by your microbiome, right? Your gut microbiome, right? So essentially, any solutions which are there on uh, addressing obesity or weight loss is just a way of managing the symptoms, right? Weight gain is an outcome of systemic inflammation, which happens over a year. The year doesn't happen overnight, right? So you want to, shadow your symptoms, probably go for these solutions, eat less, eat protein, figure multiple digestive issues, a lot of these things, right? Uh, so, uh, So coming on to second part where we talk about excessive fat loss, and again, there is a role of a lot of toxins which are stored in our adipose tissues. One we discuss is lipophilic toxin, which is LPS, mercury, pollutants, pesticides, mold toxicity, right? A lot of this DDT, a lot of these toxins which are which are comes from environment also comes from your food, right? Which gets stored in your fat cells, right? And when you are speeding up your weight loss or fat loss, right? What happens is these toxins are metabolized, right? And it gets attached to it impacts attached to different body organs, right? For instance, it could impact your brain. You would have brain fog, right? And this is one of the reasons why people who lose very quickly have some sort of mental health issues, have some sort of brain fog, anxiety issues, right? Again, gut-brain axis also comes into picture, and these toxins which are there in your fat cells, which are released because of oxidative fat loss, and also because the GLP-1 which you consume, right? So it could be having too much of calorie deficit, right? Or which speed ups your, weight loss and fat loss, or taking GLP-1, which speed ups your weight loss and which have side effects of, these toxins being metabolized inside the body and producing brain fog and a lot of other metabolic health issues, right? So understand, the obesity is again an outcome of systemic inflammation is done by a lot of microbes in your gut and your mouth, right? And it is not necessarily only about weight, calorie deficit. If you're following that diet, probably you're just managing you're not addressing. So probably every month you have to pay for your trainer, you have to pay for your whatever diet they are telling you, your coaches are telling you, probably, having low protein, high protein and low carb and all that out, probably treating calorie deficit. It is not that simple, it's not a linear transaction inside your body, right? So it's more about, the interaction between your microbiome, your body organs, right? How your microbiome interacts with the food we eat, whether they convert the various substances of the food into good things or bad things. That it triggers inflammation, it leads to overactive immune response, several PSTNA, PMA, cortisol, or probably speeding up your weight loss could lead to mobilization of lipophilic toxins that they are in your fat cells, right? Which could be mercury, could be pollutant, environmental pollutant, could be DDT, could be pesticides, or could be LPs as well, right? So take the right choices when it comes to regulating your metabolic health, right? Uh, that is what I want to discuss today. Thank you very much.